Hey guys, today I did a makeup tutorial on this look right here. It is a fall inspired makeup tutorial using all drugstore and affordable makeup products. So hopefully some of you guys find this helpful, and if you're interested in seeing exactly how I got this look, then please keep watching. For primer, I'm using L'Oreal Magic Decrease. For transition, I'm actually going to be using a bronzer. This is Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. It works really well as a transition shade as well. So I'm using this and just on a blending brush, putting this into the crease and blending it out after I did about 2 layers of it. Now I'm going in with this shade from ColourPop. It's called I Spy, and I'm just putting this directly into the crease of my eye. I did about 2 layers just to kind of intensify that and add a little bit of extra definition. This is a cream shadow from Flower Cosmetics in the shade Flirty Florette. I'm taking a small brush and just applying this all over my lids. And then right on top, I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible Shadow in Bottomless Java. This is going to keep that deep bronze color, but it's also going to prevent the cream shadow from creasing throughout the day. And then on a blending brush, I took a little bit more of Bottomless Java just so I could blend out the lid with the crease so that it wasn't quite as harsh. It did take a lot of time. You just kind of have to go back and forth and keep blending it out. And then to help blend it out even more, I took a clean blending brush and just worked on it a little bit more just so that there's absolutely no harsh lines. Going in with this NYX Ultra Pearl Mania pigment. I believe this is in the shade Orange. However, I will double check and have the correct shade linked down below for you guys, but 90% sure that this is in the shade Orange. I'm just putting this from the middle of my lids all the way to the inner corner, keeping this away from the outer corner because I want that to have some dark definition, and it helps elongate the eye if you keep the outer corner a little bit darker. So I just blended that out with my fingertips and then took a makeup wipe, this one's from Neutrogena, and I cleaned up all my smudgy edges. I'm taking the Revlon Photoready Skinlights. This is in the shade Bare Light. This is probably my favorite illuminator from the drugstore. I just put this all over my face with my fingertips, and it gives you this gorgeous glow from within because you can see it peeking out through a sheer foundation. For my base, I'm mixing the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in the shade 220 with the Jordana 2-in-1 Concealer Foundation in the shade Golden Olive, and I just use a little bit of this because I still want to be able to see the illuminator from underneath, so I'm just lightly stippling this into the skin for a sheer coverage. I'm taking the NYX HD Concealer and highlighting with this in all the usual spots that I do, right underneath the eyes, the bridge of the nose, forehead, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on the chin. I took a brush to blend the product and move it around a bit, and then I did use my finger to blend it out. The finger is just the best way to really get the concealer to melt with the skin and look a lot more natural, and then that way you don't see any brush strokes. To set foundation and concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Powder on a big fluffy brush, and I am just setting my entire face with this. So on a pencil brush, I took some more of that Bottomless Java pigment from L'Oreal, and I worked this all the way from the outer corner of the eye to the very inner corner of the lower lash line. And to just intensify that outer corner, I did do a couple more layers of it just to darken that up a lot. This is Milani Single Shadow in Bella Champagne. I'm using this as an inner corner highlight as well as a brow bone highlight. For blush, I'm using the shade Honey from number 7. This is a really gorgeous, warm, mid-toned brown blush. And then I went back in with that Physicians Formula Bronze Booster on an angled brush just to lightly define underneath my cheekbones, a little bit around the temples, jawline, and the nose. For brows, I use this brow pencil from Jordana, and I'm just lightly filling in all of the sparse areas of my brows as well as the front. To highlight the face, I used the Milani Single Shadow in Bella Champagne again, and I highlighted where I always do, tops of the cheekbones, temples, nose, Cupid's bow, and chin. Taking the Revlon Colorstay Skinny Liquid Liner, I am just ever so slightly thickening up my top lash line with a thin line, no flick. For mascara, I use the Telescopic Shocking Extensions from L'Oreal in the waterproof version. This is one of my all-time favorite mascaras. For lashes, I am using Salon Perfect 110s, and I used the Duo Lash Adhesive to attach these. For lip liner, I'm using Mauve. This is by NYX, and I'm just going to lightly define my lips with this. And for lip color, I'm using this one from L'Oreal. It's in the shade Permanent Blush. This is like L'Oreal's version of a liquid lipstick. It's a long-wearing lip gloss. They don't ever really set like a liquid lipstick does. They do stay kind of sticky, so I think it's best if you put a gloss on top. So for a gloss, I used this one by Milani. It's in the shade Nude Touch. And then I set everything with a makeup setting spray. This one's by L'Oreal. It is their infallible makeup setting spray. Alright guys, and this is the finished look. I hope you really liked this makeup tutorial. As always, I will try to have every single product directly linked down below for you guys, as well as my Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, so please come follow me on there and come interact with me on those other social networks. Leave some comments down below on this video so that we can talk to each other, and leave some comments down below and let me know some more types of videos that you guys want to see. I lost my voice for a second. Leave some comments down below and let me know some more types of videos that you guys want to see, makeup tutorials, things like that. Yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!